Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a hacker working for a government? Not some basement kid typing in code for fun, but someone recruited, trained, and deployed to protect a nation, or even to strike at another one. Imagine a job where your keyboard is a weapon, and every line of code could change the course of history. Sounds like a spy movie, right? Well, this is the real world of government hackers. Welcome to Bluehat Cybersec Academy. In today's world, war isn't just fought with tanks, missiles, or fighter jets. Some of the most critical battles happen far away from the battlefield, in the invisible world of cyberspace. Governments around the globe have realized that cyber capabilities are just as essential as armies and navies. To meet that need, they've created highly specialized hacker units. These aren't your typical IT teams. They function like elite military forces. They recruit talent, train operatives in highly specialized skills, and deploy them for missions ranging from protecting their own networks to infiltrating those of rival nations. So let's take a closer look at how countries build these cyber forces, the kinds of missions they carry out, and what life is like for someone inside one of these secretive digital battalions. Across the world, countries have developed what you could call military-style hacker units, digital armies that operate almost exactly like conventional military divisions. Take the United States, for example. United States Cyber Command, also called USCYBERCOM, coordinates both offensive and defensive cyber operations across the United States military. Supporting them are specialized teams like the Cyber Protection Brigade, tasked with defending critical military networks from intrusion. In Russia, the story is different but equally serious. The General Staff Main Intelligence Directorate, better known as the GRU, runs secretive cyber units such as Unit 74-455. One of their most infamous teams, Sandworm, has been linked to major disruptive campaigns across the globe. Meanwhile, China embeds cyber forces within both the People's Liberation Army and the Ministry of State Security. They recruit heavily from tech communities and universities, building a force that can handle everything from cyber defense to highly sophisticated offensive operations. These hacker units don't just sit behind computers. They train, drill, and simulate attacks just like soldiers train for combat. It's digital warfare, executed with precision, strategy, and the discipline of the military. Building a cyber force starts with talent, and governments have proven creative in how they find it. Top talent is often discovered in universities, particularly among students studying computer science, cryptography, and engineering. Governments also sponsor or monitor coding competitions, hackathons, and capture the flag contests. These events aren't just fun, they're stress tests, revealing individuals with exceptional problem-solving skills and the ability to think like a hacker. Some hackers are recruited directly into military cyber units through traditional defense channels. Here, they are offered career paths similar to conventional soldiers, but with a focus on digital operations, building malware, analyzing networks, and defending critical infrastructure. And in some more unconventional cases, governments even scout talent from hacker communities operating outside legal or formal institutions. This includes monitoring forums, social platforms, and other corners of the internet where exceptionally skilled hackers gather. Some of these individuals are recruited and offered legal work in exchange for their expertise. This diverse approach, blending students, formal recruits, and even underground talent, helps governments build cyber teams with a range of skills: analysts, coders, penetration testers, and offensive operators. Once recruited and trained, these cyber operatives tackle missions that cover the full spectrum of national security priorities. On the defensive side, they are responsible for protecting critical infrastructure. Think about power grids, banking systems, or government networks. Defensive teams monitor traffic, patch vulnerabilities, and hunt for threats before attackers can strike. Cyber espionage is another significant role for government hackers. Take the Equation Group, widely believed to be tied to the United States National Security Agency. Over many years, they conducted highly sophisticated operations, infiltrating thousands of systems around the world, often without anyone realizing it. Their tools were stealthy, custom-designed, and capable of exploiting even the most secure networks. On the offensive side, hacker units also perform sabotage. The Sandworm Team, for instance, has been linked to attacks that disrupted entire power grids, deployed destructive malware like NotPetya, and caused billions in global economic damage. These operations aren't just technical. They have real strategic and geopolitical consequences. And in today's hyper-connected world, cyber units also influence public perception and political outcomes. They might spread disinformation, hack political organizations, or subtly interfere in elections. These operations often intersect with psychological tactics, shaping narratives in ways most people never even see. So what is it really like inside one of these units? While official accounts are rare, we can piece together a general picture. Every day begins with a morning briefing. Analysts review intelligence feeds, security logs, and alerts. They ask, which adversaries are active? Have any attempted intrusions been detected? Are there patterns indicating a coordinated attack? Even experienced hackers spend part of their day in training scenarios. They simulate attacks on their own networks to identify weaknesses or rehearse responses to hypothetical breaches. This keeps their skills sharp and ensures readiness for real-world situations. Then comes operational work. Depending on their role, an operative may focus on defense, patching systems, investigating suspicious activity, or tracing malicious connections. Or they may work on offense, developing or deploying tools to infiltrate adversary networks, gather intelligence, or disrupt infrastructure. Cyber operations don't happen in isolation. Teams often coordinate with intelligence analysts and military command, ensuring that their work aligns with broader strategic objectives. A single cyber operation can provide critical intelligence or support real-world military campaigns. Finally, missions are thoroughly documented. Analysts log what happened, review successes and failures, and record lessons learned. This feeds into future operations, ensuring the unit continually evolves and adapts. Government cyber units aren't static. They're evolving rapidly. Investments focus on AI-assisted cybersecurity and attacks, international cyber alliances, and collaboration between public and private sectors. The pace of change in cyberspace means recruitment, training, and operations are becoming increasingly sophisticated. And with that comes complex ethical and geopolitical questions about the power and limits of digital warfare. Now that you've seen the invisible battlefield behind the screens, here's a challenge for you. Imagine you were recruited into a government cyber unit. Would you choose to defend critical infrastructure, conduct espionage, or launch an offensive operation? And here's a bonus. Can you guess which hacker unit is believed to be responsible for the NotPetya attack? Drop your answers in the comments. I want to see what you think. If you found this inside look into government hackers fascinating, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of our Invisible Battlefield playlist, where we uncover the hidden wars of the digital world. Remember, the battlefield isn't always visible, but the fight is very real. And if you want to be part of the conversation on digital warfare, cyber defense, and hacker strategy, stay tuned here at Bluehat's Cybersec Academy.